Hello all and welcome to Duplicate Success International Monday Night Webinar. Today is Monday, July 24th. My name is Randy Crebs, Executive Goal Director from Salt Lake City, Utah. I have the distinct honor of introducing the host of tonight's webinar. He is a very well-respected business leader and mentor in this industry. You'll definitely want to have your pen and paper out, sitting up, paying attention, and taking notes as you learn how this industry expert continues to build his business successfully. He has achieved the rank of Emerald Director within our company. He is the co-founder of Duplicate Success International. He is an amazing leader, mentor, and most importantly, I'm very proud to call him my son. Jared, are you on the line?
I am, Dad. Thank you so much for the great introduction. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Welcome everyone to tonight's webinar. I want to welcome all the new people as well that are going to be either watching this recording or on the webinar live. Let's get right into it because we have some great content. I'm super excited about convention. I just want to start by reminding you about the DMO. And if you do these three things every day, you will be successful, guaranteed. Literally guaranteed if you get these three things done every single day. Number one, use the products every day, AM and PM. Number two, do your 2-2-2 for the day. This is the engine of your business. Getting 2 new presentation videos out, 2 follow-ups with prospects on the fence, 2 calls to existing clients or team members. That is really just a key part to your success, your 2-2-2. And then number 3 is 15 minutes or more of personal development material each day, books, audios, and or webinars. Getting people on those and listening and reading and improving as a business person. And literally we have people that are doing that, working full-time jobs. They have kids, but they continue to do the DMO. They make money every week. And there's 3 keys to a breakthrough. And these 3 keys are also really important just because the DMO is the 3rd key. So you got to be doing the DMO, but the stories that you tell yourself are just as important. You have to be thinking positive. You got to be thinking that people can be successful in USANA and you can be successful in USANA. You have to be, don't go back, Dad, go back. You have to be telling yourself positive stories. So every day when I go brush my teeth, I watch my dream video that I made of all the pictures and the positivity I put in my brain. I say positive affirmations to myself, and I just continue to tell myself positive stories because literally the stories you tell yourself are the difference between success and failure. And number 1 is your state. Now, the state that you're in, that's your energy and your state of mind. Putting on music, getting in a high energy, positive mind frame is really important because that's the people that you attract when you're happy, when you're doing well. If you're not in a good state, do not prospect. Make sure you got rest. Make sure that you feel good. Make sure that you're in state before you go out and do your DMO and obviously the stories you tell yourself. So you got to be doing all these 3 things and you will have a breakthrough. I guarantee it. It's inevitable. With consistency, you can be successful with your business. Now, let's go to the next slide because we're going to recognize a few of the people that have just started with us in the last week. First of all, let's welcome the new clients. Welcome Christina Ferris, new client introduced by myself and my wife Crystal, and actually the credit goes to Lorena Galdiano because she's the one who got us in touch with Christina at the Tesoro booth that we did, I guess it was about 2 months ago. And Christina was somebody that needed some more time to get started, and she called me last week and she was ready to make her order. So we're very excited for you, Christina, to feel amazing on the products. Next, let's go to welcome Gina Segura, a new client introduced by Denise Garcia. Way to go, Denise, and I want to give you a big shout out for getting your mixer done last week. It's really awesome to see you taking action and being that leader in your team. Now let's go to special recognition. First, I want to thank you for all your help, Team DSI, always keeping us in the top Emerald Directors in the United States. We really appreciate you. We could not do it without you. And big congratulations to Adriana Perez, number 39, top associate enroller in the United States market. Very proud of you, Adriana. Special announcements. Let's talk about the reset. Oh my gosh, the reset kit is back. It's so exciting. The 5-day reset. And basically this 5-day reset is those of you who don't know what the reset is, that you lose 5 pounds in 5 days on USANA's Nutrimel shakes. But the big bonus here is that now they've included probiotics. So you're getting the probiotics, and you're getting a list for all the healthy snacks around 100 to 200 calories. And I love that because now people can get their own snacks. They can still complete the reset, and they're getting probiotics. And guess what? The price went down. It's only 99 bucks. That's so cool because, guys, the reset used to be like $120. So it went down by $20, and they're getting probiotics. And right now it's buy one, get one free for the next 3 weeks. So it's really obviously the right time to introduce USANA to people, get them on the reset, getting them results, because obviously this is a huge bonus. So now through August 11th, take advantage of this. Host mixers, get the word out. Tell your prospects that want to lose weight that, look, you could get one for you, and then get one for your spouse. Buy one, get one free, however you want. Also, big congratulations to Lillian Galdiano for qualifying for the growth bonus. You can make as much money as you can until August 11th, and you will receive a 25% bonus on everything that you make. Also, big congratulations to Daniel Espinoza also for qualifying for the growth bonus. Again, you guys have till August 11th to make as many checks as possible. Now, if you want to get this bonus, you just have to rank advance to builder and above. So again, if you're a brand new associate, you have to make a $200 check. You have to make it to builder by August 11th. And if you do, then they will literally backdate all of your checks you've made from May and give you a 25% bonus. And if you're an existing associate, like for example, if you're an achiever, you would have to go up one level. So you'd have to go up to director. Or if you're a director, you'd have to go up to bronze, etc. So you have to go up one rank in your business to qualify for this growth bonus. So obviously, get in touch with your upline sponsor if you want to get that if you want to know how exactly, figure out the points that you need to get to these paychecks. All right, next. We have our Team DSI incentive going on. This is a short incentive. It's only 4 weeks, so it's really a sprint to the finish line. And we put this incentive in place because we didn't want to have nothing for 4 weeks after that great 15-week incentive. So this is a quick 4-week level up challenge. It's very similar to the growth bonus. In fact, it's really cool because there's big cash on the line for people who get a rank advancement. So let's go to here's what it is. Basically, anyone who rank advances to builder and above gets $200 cash. Are you listening, Jason and Terry Hander? For silvers, you only have to make a $1,000 check and another $1,000 check, right? You don't have to go gold, just another $1,000 check, and you'll also get a $200 cash. So that applies to Renee and Megan Martinez, Jason and Terry Hander, who are silvers on the team that's going to be at convention. And then there's first and second and third place. And so obviously this is great because there's points. And first place is going to get their dinner paid for at our team dinner at California Pizza Kitchen. And they're going to get a case of Rev 3. And they're going to get a $25 voucher for USANA gear. So first place is awesome. Second place, you get your team dinner paid for, or you get a case of Rev 3, your choice, and a $25 voucher. And third place is just a $25 voucher. So obviously, it's cool prizes, and you get them for building your business and doing what you need to do anyways to be successful. All right, so this is a 4-week push to international convention. And right now we have Adriana Perez in first place with 20 points, and everybody else has 8 points. Great job, Adriana, first of all, because you got your only 3 weeks left. Anybody can win it. Keep going. You guys can go back to this page and you can see how we get the points. But you get points for doing your weekly action plan, your DMO tracker, for having a rank advancement, for registering for convention, et cetera, et cetera. So you guys can read all the fine print. but success is loading. You guys are on your way. You know what? This business is all about consistency. So I want to give a big shout out to the people who are doing their weekly action plan every week, who are calling prospects every day. I just got my second video out today. Actually, no, I got 4 videos out today. And you know what? I'm just so excited about sharing USANA because I know it's going to change people's lives. And also it's a great business for our family. All right, so let's keep going. USANA clients page. When you add someone to the USANA clients page, make sure you make a post, make them feel special and important, add them to the group. Also, when you add an associate, make sure you add them to Team DSI. Add them to that right there, make a post, make them feel special and important. Very important to build your team. You guys have been doing great on commenting. When someone gets started, you guys all do so well at commenting. That means that we have a real community. I love to see when people are commenting, even if it's not in their own personal team. That means that we have a real team. So thank you for doing that. Also, hybrid solutions. I don't think we're having people add this hybrid anymore. So we'll probably need to remove that slide. You got everything you need with Team DSI. Don't worry. So let's go ahead and transition here to Executive Goal Directors Randy and Viola Crebs. We are blessed and honored to have them on the call. They're going to be talking about Convention 2017. I hope you have a pen and paper. You're ready to take notes and learn, because this is going to be an awesome training. This is what we're going to be doing in Salt Lake City in just 3 weeks. Oh my God, is it that close? Yeah,
Very
3
close.
weeks we're going to be together. So Mom and Dad, do you want to take a 5-second pause for editing and then come and take over?
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and welcome to the call. Thank you for preparing this. We're all very excited.
Yeah, also what we'll be covering, the convention notes are online, so what we're going to be covering, you'll be able to get a copy of as well, as far as the convention notes.
All right. Fantastic.
Okay, 5 seconds, and then we'll get started.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. We are Randy and Viola Crebs, Executive Goal Directors and members of Team DSI. We are so excited tonight because we get to talk about International Convention in Salt Lake City coming up in 3 weeks, 2017, 25th anniversary of USANA. And yeah, let's do it. All right, so we are USANA. That is the theme of this year's convention. And like I said, we have been with USANA for 12 years. USANA has been a total impact on us, and convention is definitely an impact. So the theme every year is different. This year it's We Are USANA, which I really love because you know how powerful the I am is? Well, collectively, we are USANA, and we love USANA. So it's taking place August 16th through the 19th, and that should say 2017. Oh. But Randy and I have put together Team DSI tips, and so we have printed them out. Let me just kind of show you guys the my little printout, which I'm sure you've seen stuff printed out, but I'll give you a little visual here. All right, so I've printed them out, and I would highly recommend that if you are going to convention that you get these printed out, because this is Team DSI. You won't find any of this information on the hub. The hub is full of information, and you need to know that too, but we get together for photos, we get together for dinners, we get together for different reasons, or just things that you need to know that isn't on the hub, just from our experience. If you don't want to kill a tree and make a paper copy, I would suggest you put the link on your phone so that you'll be able to bring it up if you need to refer to it. So the link is here. Let's show the link.
Well, before we do that, we have pictures.
Oh, before we show the link.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, we've been working on this since yesterday, and you know, we just update it every year, but this year is really different because for one thing, it's not going to be held at the Vivint Energy Solutions. It used to be Energy Solutions. then the name changed to the Vivint. Well, it's not going to be at the arena this year due to construction, so it's all going to be at the Salt Palace. So that's a big change, and there's some other little differences, but here's a couple of pictures to get you guys in the mood. And it really got me in the mood because we have been to 12 international conventions. This is actually going to be our 12th. So we have not missed one, and this is our team last year posing on the steps after our CPK dinner on Friday night. It's so exciting because a lot of our team, we have over 50 people coming, and from Team DSI, and so it's like a big, huge reunion to see everybody. We have a lot of fun. This was a photo booth. This is Sherry Bender and Pippa and Ryan. This is, I think it was last year at the photo booth on the Wednesday night Party Fest. There's plenty of opportunities to take pictures. This is Phyllis and Rick and their team, and this is the cruise ship. So there's plenty of opportunities to take pictures. So I highly recommend you take lots of photos. This is the USANA Fest, where the VIP, what would you call them? The players, the band, the USANA band plays. And there's
it's all management, VIP management.
VIP management, and there's a carnival, and you can buy hamburgers, and it's just really a lot of fun.
We'll be talking more on this on the tips.
And there's going to be probably, how many people this year?
Over 12,000.
Over 12,000, so this is going to be the largest convention so far. Here we are with our USANA United States t-shirts. So we'll all be getting t-shirts on Wednesday, because on Thursday morning, it's almost like a cultural United Nations event. And so we all will be sitting with the United States, and all the different markets sit together. So this is us last year waiting in line. Melita is excited. This is last year. This is how I feel right now, because I know how much fun convention is. You can see her energy. Jared, he's holding the flag. He's getting everybody all psyched out, and this is where the U.S. sat last year in the arena. Like I said, it won't be in the arena this year, but I'm sure it's going to be just as fabulous in the Salt Palace. And here's a picture of Dr. Wentz with the executives. We had this big executive meeting, and you can see if you sit in the front row, this is the best, because we got to stand right by Dr. Wentz. You can see Crystal there taking a selfie with her and Dr. Wentz, and Jared and myself and Randy. These are all executives. Here we are with our Team DSI shirts. We're not getting shirts this year, but we've got other treats in store, and this is just one of the things we did a few years back. This right here is the celebration zone. Every year USANA has a celebration zone that you can actually, they're going to select people for this upcoming one. They choose people differently every year. This is our Portland team that was chosen, I think it was 2 years ago, and you can see how much fun they're having. Catherine Lord is there in the middle. There's Melita Sheets, and yeah, the Portland team from Team DSI did very well representing a celebration zone. So let's get into the convention tips. Like I said, you can print them up, or you can just keep the link in your phone so that you'll be able to refer to it, because we've had team members in the past that said, oh man, I wish I would have had a copy of the tips, because we had no idea where everybody from Team DSI was. And we sit together, we actually stay in close contact throughout the convention, but there's so many people, so we want to make sure that we all are on the same page here.
So if you haven't, this is the link that will have all of the convention tips that we're going to cover. If you haven't written it down, take a second and do so. It's http://USANA 2017.
And we will post it on Team DSI's Facebook account as well, so that you can check it out.
Okay.
So let's go through page 1. This is the first little part here is kind of the dress code. So you'll know how to dress. So first of all, on Tuesday, August 15th, most everyone arrives Tuesday. if you do that, you have an opportunity to register early for the International Convention. That's going to be from 4 to 8:30 p.m. And I believe it's going to be at the Salt Palace. If not, we will let everybody know. But that is highly recommended. There's going to be 12,000 plus people registering on Wednesday. So it's just going to mean you won't have to stand in those long lines on Wednesday. So highly recommend that. Wednesday, August 16th is Casual Dress Day. And that's because it's not a general session. We're not going to have any keynote speakers. However, we'll have trainings, and you'll want to be comfortable. In the evening is our Wednesday Night Fest. It's different every year. This year, they're having I guess they're calling it the Guinness World Record for 2017 of lab coats. Scientists. So we're getting lab coats and goggles and beakers for the USANA Fest. This is all optional. And we're going to talk a little bit later on how you can purchase those. USANA's got a website so we can get those. On Thursday through Saturday, that is a little bit more, you want to dress a little nicer. I would say business casual. Because, when we're out in Salt Lake City, we're seriously inundating Salt Lake City with USANA. And we want to represent USANA well. So you want to be dressed business casual. You want to look sharp. And so the convention tips, and so that's the dress code, basically, Tuesday through Saturday. And now we're going to jump into the convention tips. So we're right here, download the 2017 convention app, USANA Live. This is going to be really helpful and almost I would say it's mandatory
Yeah,
to
if
have
you've
that.
got a smartphone, you'll definitely want to download this USANA Live app and how to do it.
And the reason you want to do that is because in previous years, USANA would give us a schedule of all of the trainings throughout the whole convention. And it was a paper, and we could see all that, and we could mark it up and stuff. But since they've gone green, it's all on the app. So if you want to see all of the different trainings and be prepared on what you're going to, you'll want to have that app. And so I like to see it printed up, so I'll probably print my own copy up. So that's always an option you can do from the app.
Right. And so to find the app on your smartphone, basically go to your app store, search for USANA. Basically, I looked for USANA. And once I brought that up, or searched USANA, it brought up all these other parts. USANA Live is the name of the app. So you click on USANA Live, and that's exactly what it looks like. So it's just the USANA logo, USANA Live 2017 underneath it. You basically download that on your phone, and once it's downloaded, you open it up, gives you the main screen there. With that, like Viola talked about, this will be what the USANA Live looks like. Right now, you can download it for USANA Live. However, the 2017 data will not be populated for another week or two, according to USANA. So you're able to download it, but in a week or two, this is what it's going to look like. You'll have all of these tabs you can click on. So that you'll be able to go through and, pick the speakers you want to, general information. You can actually set your own schedule from speakers where it'll keep track of it.
So again, the theme is We Are USANA, and there is a theme song that is really a pretty song. I listened to it the other day. You can find it on the hub. So you can go into your hub and click that little arrow on We Are USANA, and you can hear the song. So, and it's got the words printed out so you can sing along with it. So that's kind of fun as well. All right, so let's see, where are we? Take your vitamins. Okay, now that is like something I shouldn't even like be preaching to the choir, because I know you guys all take your vitamins, but seriously, this is something you do not want to forget because you're up early, you're out late, and continuously you're doing this for 4 days. Your body will thank you. Trust me. You want to make sure that you stay nourished and hydrated. So you'll want to take your bottle so that you can fill it with the water tanks that are throughout the Salt Palace. So it won't be necessary for you to be buying water. You'll have your bottle with you, and then you'll just feel you'll feel physically well. Cell phones to communicate with your team. So we'll be sending texts periodically throughout the whole convention, notifying of important changes that we feel like the team needs to know about, facts and other tips. So you'll want to, in order to get on this texting group, I want you to write this down. Go to 81010 and text in the comments section the @ USANA 17. That will automatically put you on our Convention 2017 texting list for Team DSI. So again, text @USANA 17 to 81010.
And if you do that and it says you are already registered, that's probably correct. I just carried this over from last year's texting group. So if it says you're there, great. If not, make sure anyway that you do text @USANA 17 to 81010.
Okay, comfortable walking shoes. Okay, well, this is kind of a no-brainer. Women, if you're wearing heels, we do like to look pretty. You may want to bring along a pair of flats in your bag because the cement on the floors, you are doing a lot of walking and standing in lines. And I mean, you do sit when you go into the training sessions, but you want to be comfortable. So a normal bag to carry your stuff as well. USANA in the past has given us a bag. I don't know what they're giving us this year, but you want to leave your any roller bags at home because they do get in the way at convention. There won't be really a spot for them for you to really park it. But let me give you a little tip on if USANA gives us bags, and actually on any bag that you might have to carry your stuff, you want to tag it with your name and your phone number. And we learned this a few years ago. Actually, Jared, I'm going to share your story. It was, I think, 2 years ago, USANA gave us these cool bags. And so there were like 10,000 of us with all the same bag. And Jared, someone didn't steal it. They probably just grabbed it thinking it was theirs. And Jared's bag got taken by someone else. And luckily, he had a notebook inside that had his name on it. And it got returned to him the last day of convention from a diamond director, I think that was from Japan or something. But I find that the airport tags that, the Southwest or the Delta luggage tags, I use those. I fill those out and I tag everything that I take on the outside of my bag, because then if somebody finds it, USANA people are very honest. They'll return it, but they need to see something. If it's not tagged, you won't probably get it back. So that's a huge tip. Camera and phones are ready to take tons of photos. This is one of my favorite things to do, is to take pictures of people I meet, people that, friends that I haven't seen in a long time, also different, just so many different reasons to take photos at convention. You'll want to do that just because you can use those have them in your arsenal. You'll be able to use them with your business later on too. Bring shakes and bars and be ready to eat and run. You don't get a lot of time to eat dinner, and you don't want to be having to stand in lines or drive somewhere or go somewhere to have dinner or lunch. A lot of times having lunch at a restaurant means you're going to miss a training. You really don't want to miss any trainings because you're eating. So a lot of times we find ourselves just putting water in our shaker bottles and having a shake on the run, and having bars. Of course, we don't have bars anymore from USANA. Have your apples, your almonds, your healthy snacks, so that you'll be able to eat and run. So patience and great attitude. Okay, so, I don't really even have to preach that to you guys. While in the Salt Palace, get to know all of the cool things happening. In the past, they have had commitment video rooms, book signings, and a lot of great booths. I'm sure that they will have all these new things for us and much more. Last year was just amazing with what they had. I like to think of it as a USANA Disneyland. There is a lot to do in the Salt Palace. There's computer games. You get to win these little pins, the USANA pins that we like to collect. And there's going to be so many prizes this year because of the 25th anniversary that I don't know how they're going to divvy those out or how they're going to give them to us, but we want to stay tuned for that as well. And make sure you introduce yourself to Dr. Myron Wentz if you see him around. Now, we don't want to, lately it's like he gets just mauled when people see him, but if there's an opportunity where you can get a picture taken with Dr. Wentz, do that. Stand in line. It's well worth it to have that picture. Also, Kevin West.
Yes.
I mean, Kevin Guest, the CEO. That's funny. I know a Kevin West. Okay, Kevin Guest, CEO, and Dr. Dennis Waitley, and many of the keynote speakers will be there as well as some of the USANA leaders. This is an opportunity. You're going to see so many of the leaders. There is an eatery that will be set up in the Salt Palace with different types of foods. One line will be pizza, another one will be Chinese, another one will be healthy, organic, gluten-free, another one will be, there's just like about 5 or 6 different ones you can choose. But like I say, sometimes standing in line and eating means you're going to miss a training. So to me, it's worth it to miss eating and have a shake. I think there is an opportunity like once that we actually eat there. But anyway, that's so much for the eating. There will be buses parked in front of the Salt Palace that will take you to USANA's home office to tour the manufacturing facility. That is just a gem that you guys will want to see if you have not seen it already. It starts on Wednesday and runs all the way through Saturday. So don't worry if you don't catch it on Wednesday, because you'll definitely can catch it at the very end. Another little tip is if you do the tour during convention, you're going to miss something. So it's just like you got to kind of just look at your schedule and think, well, you know what, if I'm going to miss learning from one of the leaders at the training, I think I'm just going to have to catch it at the end. And that's always possible as well, because there is that opportunity. There is a VIP lounge for executive gold directors and above where you get massages and refreshments. You'll see that there is a red carpet, and they used to have one for platinum pay setters. I'm not sure if they'll have one this year, but that is a little perk that the executives get. Celebration Zone. Okay, so this year for Celebration Zone is special front row seating for the general sessions. There are specifics on the hub, and Randy's going to talk about it here in a minute. Let me just tell you a little bit about my experience in Celebration Zone. Celebration Zone is an awesome opportunity. You saw a picture of Team Portland, right, from DSI, and they were all excited wearing those blue t-shirts. And I remember the first year they did Celebration Zone was about 4 or 5 years ago. The whole team DSI were in the Celebration Zone. And if you are in the Celebration Zone, you are expected, you have a big responsibility to jump up and down and make a lot of noise when people come out, and you are not really sitting, you are really seriously excited, jumping up and down, screaming. So for me, that does not fit my personality type, because I did it for the first session and I thought, no, this is not for me. However, there were people on our team that loved it. So I'm not trying to speak for you, but for me, I would rather sit in for the general session and enjoy it that way. But if you are, wanting to do that, you can be chosen, and you have to be chosen to get in the Celebration Zone. So Randy, you want to tell everybody how to get in that?
What you need to do is go on the hub. So let me log in real quick. So basically, here is your main page of the hub. You come over here to contest and events, international convention. If you go there, it basically shows everything about the international convention. Scroll down to win your way to the Celebration Zone. Let me make it a little bit bigger where you can see it. So,
you have to post a photo on social media of how you celebrate USANA's 25th anniversary. You make sure your post is public, so put it on your public page. Tag the corporate account at USANA Inc. and include your market hashtag CZUS17. The photos must be posted by August 9th, and winners will be chosen and rewarded a spot at the Celebration Zone. And my guess is that if they choose you, you'll probably get like a certain, either the morning or the afternoon. You probably won't get the whole convention at Celebration Zone, but you do get a cool t-shirt, and you get to keep it. So it's fun, like I said, if you like doing that. There is a lot expected of you, because you are supposed to be that high energy for the time you are in Celebration Zone.
Yeah, so whip out your smartphones and snap a cool photo of how much you love USANA. and then post it on social media, and make sure you put tag the corporate account and hashtag the CZUS17.
And if you do this and you get chosen, post it on Team DSI because we want to know.
Oh, yeah.
That would be exciting.
That will be. Get back down here. Okay, so we are.
What are we? Okay. So next, every year at the convention, they offer you an opportunity to buy a convention pass for the following year. And it's usually the very cheapest price that you can get it. So I suggest that you buy your convention pass for next year during convention, because it will save you dollars. And then you don't have to worry about it for the next year, and then you know you're going to go. So just be prepared for that. It's just a really good habit we have gotten into since the very beginning. We've always bought our convention pass for the next year during convention. So another huge tip is go to bed early. I know that we're really busy during convention, but you get up so early, I would say get to bed as quickly as possible. And you are all in for a real treat with USANA. Most importantly, we want everyone to have a fun time, because it really is the funnest experience. And it's a huge vacation for all of you that are driving from, or even flying, yeah, from out of town. And for those of you that live in the Salt Lake area, just a huge tip is treat it as a vacation. Because I know that because we live so close and it's so convenient for us, I know many times a lot of some of our team members have said, I'm going to go home now and feed my dog, or something like that. And I was like, no, you don't go home and feed your dog during convention. You stay at convention, treat it like a vacation, because then you'll most likely go home to feed your dog and not come back. And, it's just tempting when you live this close and that easy to do things like that. So, we treat it like a huge vacation. We're there. We don't miss any of the trainings. We're there for everything. And that's just how we have operated since the very beginning of conventions. So, okay, Tuesday, August 15th, early registration, 4 to 8:30 p.m. in the Salt Palace Convention Center. So if you are in Salt Lake City Tuesday evening, we highly recommend you register early. We are expecting 12,000 associates for this event, and lines are very long on Wednesday. All right, so here we are into Wednesday. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. is the Executive Gold and Above early shopping. So the store basically opens at 9 o'clock for the general public. If you are executive or executive gold or above, you get to shop an hour prior to opening of the store. Just another perk that the executives get. I suggest you go on the bus tour of USANA home office. Buses are parked at the south end of the Salt Palace. You'll see these huge buses. And you can check the USANA Live app for times, but usually it's every 15 minutes. So people line up out there. You can't miss it. It's very visible. People are doing that throughout the whole convention. 9 to 1 p.m., you register and shop at the USANA store. So this is a good time to shop, just because there aren't any trainings. They don't start till 1. So they won't let you into the store unless you have already registered. So don't try to do that. Go register first. Last year's merchandise and logo wear will be on clearance, and the newest clothes and sizes available on a first come, first served basis. So if you see something that you really like, don't wait until later, because they often run out of sizes. So also, when you check out the store, you're going to have a lanyard that you're going to wear around your neck when you register, and it's going to have your account number for USANA. So basically, it's really easy. It could be a very fast process. You just show them your lanyard, they'll scan it, but you need to know your volume and where you want your volume placed on anything you buy at the store. So know that in advance. Be able to bring that up on your USANA app, or just know where you need the volume.
Yeah, those of us that have been to many conventions, they see huge long lines. And according to USANA, most of the delay in the line is people that don't know where to put their volume for what they're purchasing. So let me just take a second and go over quickly, basically what we need to do for knowing your volume. So when you're at the store, you'll say, where do you want it to be? So if you have your volume handy, of course, first thing you need to do is look at your number 1 business center. Which side's smaller? Of course, it's the 120. And then, so any volume placed in your number 3 business center flows up to your one right. And so knowing that, you'll say, okay, which is the smallest in my business center number 3? Yep, it's a 15. So when before you check out, I'm going to put all my volume in my 3 left. So place all the new volume there.
And I can just, another little tip, if you're not like checked out of the store by 1 o'clock and trainings are starting, I would highly recommend I hate to tell you to get out of the line, but last year the lines were such a problem that a lot of our associates missed the trainings because they were standing in line, and you don't want to do that. Trainings are too valuable. 1 o'clock to 4:30 is when the workshop trainings occur in the Salt Palace. You want to plan these trainings in advance, and they're all going to be listed in your USANA Live app in your phone. So look at those in advance. 4:30 to 6 p.m., you want to eat and take a break. Shop at the USANA store. You can do that also from 4:30 to 6. But at 6 o'clock to 9:30 is the USANA Fest at the Vivint Smart Home Arena. So that is where it took place last year. If you were there, you can bring family and friends to this event free of charge. It is so much fun, you guys. This is going to be our Guinness World Records event for USANA. White lab coat, goggles, and a beaker. So on Facebook, you can get these details. Randy, do you want to bring that up real quick?
Sure. Let me take a look at that.
It's also on the Team DSI
That's where I put
Facebook.
it. So if you go on to the Team DSI group, I've pinned it so it'll always be on top. This is where they're going to try for the 2017 world record. So basically you click on here to register, and the charge, and it's all going to go to the True Health Foundation, the $15.
Which is also tax deductible for you.
It's where you'll reserve your lab coat, your goggles, and your safety or beaker. And so do it all there. Yeah.
That's a cool labs coat. Look, it has the USANA logo on it.
Yep.
That's going to be fun. I can just see us all wearing those.
We'll be able to pick them up Wednesday at the Salt Palace as well. So go online early and register and get your lab coat coming, and let's all be ready to break the world record. Okay, so that takes us into
Thursday morning. So we've had a lot of fun on Wednesday. You're going to go to bed early, as early as you can. And Thursday and Friday mornings. Okay, so this is when the general sessions take place. This is our keynote speakers. This is when USANA comes out and launches new products. It's the most exciting time of your life. I just have to tell you, I'm so excited just thinking about it.
Oh, Thursdays are.
Yeah, Thursday morning. And that's when it's like the United Nations. We all represent the United States of America. We're excited. We're wearing our t-shirts. Another thing is you'll pick up your t-shirt Wednesday. So you can order it online in your shopping cart, not probably for a couple of weeks. If you order it, you can't pick it up till Wednesday anyway. And if you haven't ordered it, you can also pick it up and buy it on Wednesday. So that's another thing that you'll want to keep in mind to do before Thursday morning. The philosophy, okay, so the serious people who really want the good seats will get there early with the rest of us. Aside from physical limitations, it's not fair for some people to sleep in while others get up early to reserve seats. So let's all show up early as a team and hold the intention that we all arrive early together and sit together. It's a great bonding experience as well to even stand in line together. So no seats can be saved because of fairness in standing in line. We've done this every single year for 12 years, you guys, and you can choose to not sit with the team, and that's perfectly fine. But there is like a great bonding that happens when you sit together. I prefer sitting with my team. But anyway, so Thursday's plan. Opening general session starts at 9 a.m. in the Salt Palace. Make certain you have your US USANA t-shirt. 7:30 a.m. arrive to stand in line at the Salt Palace. It will be early, but we can bond as a team while we wait. This is what it takes to get the best seats. And this year it's so different because it's all in the Salt Palace, no more Vivint. So I don't even know how the seating arrangement will be. So when we get a little bit more maps and to see how it's arranged. We will choose a section, but we'll be sitting with the United States for Wednesday anyway. So 8 a.m., doors open to the general session seating.
We think it might be 8:30. Once we find out for sure, we'll let the team know.
The texting is going to be valuable for all these little notes. So you'll want to be on that texting group. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. is the convention general session at the Salt Palace. So many exciting things get announced, and be ready. 1:30 to 5 is training stages. So you'll leave from the general session into the training stages at the Salt Palace. They'll have the different areas marked. So the categories of the training rooms are True Health, you have True Wealth, you'll have Business Basics, you'll have True Wealth Intermediate, you'll have Technology, and they'll probably have a couple that I don't know about yet. But we will get that schedule real soon. 5 to 5:30 p.m. is red carpet night. So the awards show starts at 5:30 to 6. Wait a minute, no. The awards show starts at 7, but they roll out the red carpet, and so there is not going to be time for dinner. So you're going to be having a shake. Women will probably be getting into their fancy dresses, and men, if you wear a suit, you're already ready. But from 5 to 5:30, you're going to be getting dressed. You're going to be having your shake. And 5:30 to 6:40 is the awards show red carpet. So last year we had a picture taken with our team, and we're all dressed up. It was a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. It's a little bit of a hassle getting dressed up, but it's well worth it. Make sure you get your ticket for the drawings. So they'll be giving tickets as you walk into the red carpet event, and you'll want to get one because they give really good prizes. 7 to 10 p.m. is Recognizing You Awards Show. This is where the people that have deserved and earned recognition will get awarded, and it's very exciting. So you'll want to make sure that you are there. They're going to have USANA's Got Talent, and there's going to be talent shows intermixed because we have a lot of very talented USANA associates. 10 to 12 p.m. is the after party with snacks and dancing. So this is optional. Of course, the whole thing is optional, but this one for me is really optional because I prefer a good night's rest. It's up to you. If you are a party animal, I would say go and have some fun. But anyway, that takes place. So now we're into Friday. Again, 7:30 a.m. arrive as a team to stand in line. 8 a.m. doors open to general session seating, and 9 to 12 morning general session at the Salt Palace. The good stuff gets announced again. And I believe that Dr. Oz speaks on Friday or Saturday. They don't usually tell us for sure, but it'll be a surprise. 12:30 to 2 is the executive-only lunch with John Addison. John Addison is a leader, trainer, and I've read his book, amazing. That's going to be in the Grand Ballroom, Salt Palace. This, again, is for executives only. You will have time to go have lunch before training stages start. This may be a good opportunity to stand in those long lines if you'd like and have some lunch. 1:30 to 5 is training stages at the Salt Palace again. Plan your stages in advance. On Friday evening is our Team DSI dinner and team picture at California Pizza Kitchen. There's the address. It's at Gateway Mall. The plates are approximately $10 to $12, and it's just a great time for Team DSI to get together, relax, bond, and
take a picture after.
And then we take the picture after. But we've done this every year for 11 years, and it's just always been at the same place. We love it. Okay, so Saturday is the last day, and 6 to 8:30 a.m. is the optional Champions for Change 5K walk run. Tickets are $25 and includes commemorative t-shirt. Register for the Champions for Change booth at the Salt Palace beginning on Wednesday, August 16th, or on site, day of the race. And it's going to start at the Vivint Home Arena beginning at 6:30 a.m. Again, this is optional. Randy has run it, walked it, whatever, every year, and he loves it. He's done it with Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz walks with USANA's associates. They all warm up, and I have not walked it because I cannot get up that early. Staying up late, but he's a trooper, and I would highly recommend doing it. He says it's a lot of fun. 8:30 a.m. arrive to stand in line again. 9 o'clock, the doors open to the general session seating. 10 to 12:30 general session at the Salt Palace. So after the 12:30, I think there are some trainings between 12:30 and 3:30, right?
Not
We
sure.
have a little span. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
We'll have to look at our schedule. 3:30 to 6:30 is the closing session at the Salt Palace. This, you do not want to miss the closing session. It leaves you with an impactful, powerful closing, and it just brings the whole convention together at the very end. We're all exhausted, excited, inspired, motivated. I can't even tell you all the words that describe the feelings. You can do last minute shopping in the store until 7 p.m. I would suggest you stick around just to reminisce and greet and say goodbye to friends. 6:30 to 8 p.m. there are the home office tours. And then again, Team DSI gets together for a post-convention team unwind and dine at Jay Wong's, which is right across the street from the Salt Palace. We just walk across the street. And you want to show them the quick picture?
No.
Okay. Anyway, it's just a place we go every year and we love it. Also, if you cannot make it to convention, or even if you make it and you want to buy the live streaming video on demand, it's $20 for the live streaming and video on demand, which you would have through October 31st. It's available for purchase from July 19th through the October 31st, and you'll get the keynote speakers, anything that you won't get any of the trainings, but you will get all of the general sessions.
A lot of it.
A lot of the general sessions.
You won't see Dr. Oz.
You won't, and Dr. Oz's will not be on there.
Right.
So there will be details on the hub, and you can purchase that. Highly recommended if you like to go back and listen to anything you might have missed. So is that?
That's it.
That's it.
So basically,
oh, there's our California Pizza Kitchen
California
place.
Pizza Kitchen.
That's
This is
for
Friday.
Friday night, Team DSI dinner. And there's a previous year, a couple years ago, we were all together. There's an outdoor or indoor seating. And then Wong's, this is the one on Saturday. And ooh, that food looks so good. I want to eat it now.
Yeah, so again, with this, when we say 7:30-ish, because sometimes it takes a while for us to get out on Saturday. So make sure that you are part of the texting group so that we can get all the exact details of when we'll be at Jay Wong's and if you can go. So again, to get a copy of what Viola and I just covered, you go to this link, http://usana2017.teamdsi.info. And to get notified of texting, make sure, and you can even do it tonight, you go to 81010 and then type in text to the number 81010, and then in the comments put @USANA17. And if you get a text back that says you're already a member, great, because I've carried over a lot from last year's. But if not, make sure that you get this done so that you receive all our texts. So again, we look forward to seeing you all soon, because we're 3 weeks away from the 2017 International Convention, USANA's 25th International Convention.
So goodbye, everyone. And Jared, do you have anything you want to say before we conclude?
Fantastic training, Mom and Dad.
Thank you. We are so excited after putting this training together. It's like, it brings back all these memories, right?
Oh, yeah.
So some quick announcements before we end the training. And again, Mom and Dad, it was a wonderful training. Thank you so much. It took a lot of work to put that together, and now we all know what to do for convention. Thank you for making that document and updating all of the dates and all of the things that we always do, and even adding some stuff in there. I liked how you added in the Wong's Bistro on Saturday night of convention, because that is something we started doing on Saturday nights. But I'm just super excited for it. We're going to have a blast. We're going to do great things, and let's go into these upcoming events so we can end the webinar on time. Okay, so you guys know about convention now. August 16th through the 19th, most important event of the year. We're going to do it. All right, next slide. Look at all the awesome people registered for convention. I'm super proud of every one of you that are on this list. Keep going. So the ticket prices, actually, we need to update this. I'm not sure if these flights prices are exactly the same. They did go down. They were higher than this. I hope they didn't go back up. But if you don't have your flight yet, make sure that you get it done. It's cheaper if you fly home Monday. Keep going. And then November 16th through the 18th, we're going to Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Convention Center. This is actually this is the most expensive event of the year, but it's also very, very special because it's the only place where you can hear Tony Robbins speak in a network marketing environment, Pitbull, the recording artist and top entrepreneur, also Mr. GoPro himself, Eric Worre, and only the best people from our profession. They only allow people that are making 6 figures a month to speak on the big stages. So this is an amazing, amazing event. So make sure that you're there, and let us know if you want tickets. That there's even payment plans available. Next slide, Texas Associates. This Thursday, we're going to be having an event with top silver director Renee Martinez and 5-star diamond Monica Penrod. It's going to be a health and freedom San Antonio this Thursday. It's going to be $5 per distributorship. And it's going to go from 7 to 7:45, so it should be over. You'll be out the doors by 8 o'clock. It's the best thing you can do to bring guests to, for sure. Next slide. This is the picture of the bins that I keep in the trunk of my car. Always be prepared, guys. Always have GoPro books, GoPro audios, newspapers. It's very important that you're always ready. Always bring your own laptops, your own cell phones, smartphones. Be ready. Be prepared. You have to be that example for your leaders and for your team. Next slide. This concludes our webinar. Thank you so much for watching. I would like to definitely hear some highlights for those of you who have a moment to stay on. But this officially ends the webinar. But again, those who want to stay on, I would love to get some feedback from you. So thanks for being on, everybody. Does anyone have any questions before we end the call? All right, let's see here. We have some people chatting. I agree, loved it, so excited. Absolutely, Claudia Zacharias. All right, so for everybody who's still on, I want to know kind of what was your highlights, what did you get out of this training? Let's go to Becky Armstrong in North Carolina. Becky, what was the highlight for you on the call? Are you there, Becky? We may not have her. I don't hear her. Okay. How about Jared Harris in Salt Lake City? What's the highlight for you, Jared?
I'm excited, Jared. Woo!
Absolutely.
Yeah, just so glad that I'm got the days off at work and ready for this first moment in my life to happen right now, and to be with all of you, and to really see my whole life change, and to really be strengthened and develop new friends, and to really see what this convention will do to me, and what will it will help me with my USANA business. And yeah, I'm just super excited. I'm just like, man, wow, this is
awesome.
just going to be a blast.
Well, excited to meet you there.
Absolutely.
First time, my friend.
Absolutely. Woo!
All right, guys. Well, thank you, Jared. Let's go ahead and unmute the lines and everyone say, have an awesome night and God bless.
Have an awesome night. God bless.
God bless.
Good night. God bless everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
God bless.
Good night.
Ooh. Ooh. So good.